the lowest I've seen is $1,300 for it. I can't find the blue one.
I was going to say that's got to be in 1/16 Kenworth. That's got to be larger than, like, I don't know, Ian's Ego.
Not bigger than that.
But believe it or not, I've had that truck. Well, I built it when I was like 10 or 12. So that's how old that truck is.
Very nice.
But over the years, it's gotten busted up. I've been wanting to talk to Miguel about, designing a front axle for it because that snapped. I can fix the frame. Like, it's been in storage for almost 30 some years. So it'd be nice if I could get a few parts. And if I have to scratch build, I will. But I've looked on eBay for people that have been selling parts and nothing.
I need to text Miguel and see because he's moving into a more permanent rental.
Yeah.
In St. Louis. I need to see how it's going. He started last Friday.
He said he was doing good last time I messaged him. Just still unpacking stuff and getting settled in.
Yeah.
St.
The
Louis
move itself went good.
Yeah, he moved from Omaha to St. Louis. His wife took a job in St. Louis that pays like 4 times as much she was making. I don't know if it was that. It was quite substantially more than she was making. And it sounds like his cost of living is going to go up so much it's going to balance out what she's making.
St. Louis shouldn't have that bad a cost of living because that's
higher than Omaha.
Yeah, I live 45 minutes from St. Louis in Illinois, and when we moved here from California, yeah, my $70,000 a year went up in value phenomenally.
How far away from St. Louis are you, Buck?
About 45 minutes. Well, depending on where you're going in St. Louis. I'm actually about probably 15 minutes from the border.
What do I want to do?
I have a stand. Yay! Now I can press on, but first, after gluing these wires down, I have to take them back out.
So, Brian, when are you going to start one of those big cars?
I don't know. I got no idea. I'll probably do the yellow one first. I have no idea. Before I start that 32, I'm going to have to get a minigun or something. Regular airbrush ain't going to get it done.
Well, I mean, I don't know much about airbrushes, but I mean, if you bought, say, like a number 5 needle, wouldn't that give you?
Well, that's what I use. No, it would take forever, and then trying to get the paint even, and I'll get a little minigun with like a 0.8 nozzle,
1.2.
Yeah, or maybe if I think
that's what my minigun came with, was a 1.2.
Is it really?
Wow.
Yeah. I want to say Harbor Freight has one that's smaller than that.
No, it's possible. Like mine was a 3-gun kit. Came with the primer gun at a 2.2. The clear gun is a 1.9, and then the minigun was a 1.2.
Mini.
And technically that came from basically like Harbor Freight, Canadian's version of Harbor Freight, Princess Auto. Where everything is cheap and only lasts as long as you don't use it.
Hey, it worked really great right up until I used it.
Yep. That's what it is. Now they actually have some pretty good shit there.
They do. I have a Dremel that I got from them that I still use. I've had for a few years. It's not a beast, you know, it doesn't like chug through a bunch of stuff like say the actual
Yeah.
brand name Dremel, but as long as you're slow and careful, it works.
Here's
It's
touch
like
up. Let's see.
we have Canada's cheap shit here, where it's called King Canada, and yeah, their stuff is decent. It's good for like a hobbyist, but you would never use it for like, you know, using it on a construction site or something. I mean, it would fucking be dead in a day.
Right.
Yeah. This one's got a 0.8 nozzle
Yeah,
for
like I said, it all
$33.
depends on. Yeah, I'm sure if I looked around, there's probably one there too that's a 0.8. It's just that's what mine came with. So
Damn, here's
whatever.
a 2-piece. That's a 2-piece. That's $50 for 2 guns. Holy
Can't
shit.
beat that.
1.8 tip, a 1.4 tip for one, and a 1.8 tip for the other.
I think they call them touch-up guns.
That's what this one's got, a 1.0. That ain't bad. 2 gravity-fed airbrushes or air guns.
Yeah,
for $50.
No, I think my 3-piece kit was like $170 for all 3 guns, plus the extra tips and shit like that. I'm like, Christ, you can't beat that. I mean, a professional gun is upwards of $500 and $700, no problem.
Hey, what are you doing? You trying to jumpstart that thing?
Did you freeze?
No. Oh, it did.
Looks like he's trying to jumpstart it.
Yeah. You need a screwdriver for that, son.
Todd got caught in a sudden snowstorm in Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know why you just froze.
Oh, you know what? I think the camera batteries died.
Oh no!
I was about to say that.
No. Hey, at least they're not in Hawaii.
Well, Eric, it's kind of funny because I have the exact same camera, and I understand Todd's point about not 2 USB, but 2 cords running to the camera. But my battery never dies.
Yeah, and then if I want to use HDMI, I gotta have 3. I mean, like the whole thing that's stupid.
What do you need 3 for?
Well, I guess I don't need the USB, so I'll be back to 2. But
Well, yeah. Well, one of the USB or your USB would be power. I'm messing with you, Todd. It's just I think it's funny how often your batteries go dead.
well, it's because the power strip became unplugged.
That'd do it. Of course, Donnie's has gone dead before too. Hey, it's Todd. He's back.
Yeah, I hooked up the power because I just fixed my wire. So now I have to put this tiny little ignition key in.
What? Wait a minute. What key?
Oh, good Lord.
Are you like an actual key? Oh no shit!
And it's in
So
the center console.
You're saying
So
that
I gotta
key
try to-
turns and
I
works?
told you it looked like he was trying to start it.
Right? Brian nailed it.
Oh my god, how am I gonna put this thing in? Oh my lord.
Well, along with everything you've taken apart in the past day or so, just take the roof off.
Right?
I mean, I took the bus apart a good portion yesterday.
Oh, I can go right down through the windshield. There we go. Because it's not in yet.
That's what she said.
So does that just sit in there, or do you actually have to?
No!
Oh no!
See ya!
It's gone!
No! No!
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah, it bounced off my backdrop, thankfully.
Oh, I was going to say get a screwdriver. I've done that before.
All right, I'm gonna use a better set of tweezers here.
So does that actually just sit in there?
Well, I hear sound.
Are you serious?
The engine just started.
I hear something happening.
Hang on, Brian. I'm going to mute you for a second. Do it again, Todd. Do it again.
Let me bring the mic down. I can step on the gas.
I can almost hear it.
Yeah, it's not very loud.
Yeah.
I want the headlights to work, but I have no idea what the switch is.
It's that little knobby thing on the dash.
Snap.
That's wrong, Eric. You said it. I thought it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the blinkers. Maybe that's. Does it have blinkers?
I honestly don't even remember putting a switch in the dash, but it's very possible.
That's the problem. Is Todd forgot to put the switch in.
Oh. Yep, there we go. It's on.
Yeah, but this one's not working.
It's a Lamborghini. What do you expect?
I expect when you pay over $100,000 for it to work.
Well, that's the problem. Todd didn't pay over $100,000. He only paid $1,600.
Well, that's true.
Doesn't matter if it's a $4 million car or a $50 car. The wire is still a wire. A light bulb is still a light bulb. And the glue they use to put it together is the same shit we use to fucking build a fiberglass tunnel.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It just looks fancy and has a fancy name that used to be on a tractor. Big deal.
Words of wisdom from Canada.
Oh, you know what? Because the speaker's in the trunk. That's why.
Oh no, the speakers too?
No, it's just in the trunk. Speaker works. Taillights work.
Does it have a CD player?
Be lucky if it's got a cup holder.
Wouldn't that be something though? It comes with like these like little micro CDs that actually has music. You just slide it in.
Brake switches work. But I'm gonna have to sort down why this headlight doesn't work.
But Matt, going back to when we were talking earlier about like your ships and stuff like that, it made me think. My brother Mac, his like what do you call it? Grail kit, right? It is the 196 scale Constitution, USS Constitution. He says he loves it because it is what it is. It's the subject matter that he likes. However, it's plastic. He says he would much rather it have been like a wooden version of it.
Yeah. I think someday I will find the 196 Cuddy and Constitution in wood.
I'm curious though, do they make it in wood?
Oakley's got the Cuddy. And I think I've seen a Constitution around.
I bet that's pricey though.
Actually, it's cheaper than the friggin' Flying Dutchman.
There we
For
go.
the Cuddy, anyway.
God, right on. You got him to what was it? Loose wire?
Yeah, the plug fell out.
Oh.
Wait,
The spark plug fell out, so it ain't gonna run.
Yeah.
hey Todd.
Yeah.
I don't tell anybody, or don't tell Todd, but I think you rolled your Lamborghini.
Yeah, right.
That's why his
I didn't
license plate is upside down.
I didn't plan on being here right now, so there's a couple things I didn't do. Like I need to go get some shorts on instead
Coffee.
of sitting here in my underwear.
Wait. Everybody,
Grab a drink.
That's the way to build a model.
Oh
That's
yeah,
when you know you're relaxed. Is when you're in your drawers.
I'm sitting here in the skivvies and get a drink. So
As long as your camera doesn't move, it's a good way.
I'm telling you,
I mean,
that's the quickest way to build a subscription base is just fucking go out there and show it all.
Or lose your subscription base.
Oh, you don't want prudes like that anyways. You want them off the channel.
See, I can't wait to build this one. You're talking big scale?
Let me see. Oh, hang on. How big you there, bud? Oh, wow. It's blurry, but what's the scale?
1/8 scale.
Dang. That's sharp looking, man.
Yeah, the wife got it for me for Christmas. She found it at a garage sale. She paid $10 for it.
I hear you
paid
guys
$10
all the
for
time. You guys all the time, you're like, I found these kits, and these are awesome kits. I got these kits at a garage sale, or I got this at Goodwill, and stuff like that.
But and then, ouch, fucker.
You guys run across these deals. I just wish I could. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, she got me that for Christmas, and then because my birthday's only a week before Christmas, she got me that for my birthday.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
And this is the 125 scale, not that fucking 132 shit.
Right.
Like, that's a big ass box.
Now, with something like that,
That's-
are you going to build it right straight out of the box, or are you going to like buy some or I'm not buy, but get like custom stuff for it?
I'll pretty much go right out of the box, but I think what I'll do is I'll put like a bunch of the hosing and wiring and stuff on it.
Because I bet you Miguel can hook you up with some like custom pats if you wanted to.
Oh, I'm sure. But I think it'd look good just out of the box, but I'll do up all the engine and put wiring on the chest, like on the cage and everything, right?
Yeah, that'll look nice.
See, it's not nice. I can go like this now. Now you can see my stash up there.
What a difference. Like for real. You have done quite a makeover, let's say.
Go like that. Oh, things have really changed around in here. Actually, right where I'm sitting is going to be a giant 4-foot hole when I'm done. Right through the wall.
Used to be where your pop sat.
No.
There was a hallway, right?
No, that's over here.
You're set up different.
Here's the chair.
Oh, okay.
Here's the chair.
Oh, there's the chair. Okay, gotcha.
You're used to seeing. Let's see here. If I go. No, that's not what I want. I want this one. Camera. Change this camera.
That's that's the familiar view. That's the one I'm used to seeing you on.
Yeah. And see, I'm sitting right here. This is where the ship is. The wall with the stash on it is on the other side is our bedroom.
And that's the new wall that you put in, right?
Nope. This one here beside me.
That one. Okay.
We built that for Dad's bedroom, and now we're turning it into the bathroom. Because Dad's got his shop done far enough that he's now put his bed out there, but he's going to be building a room onto the back of it, and that'll be his bedroom out there.
Right on.
And that's what I said. We got that toilet to put in there, and that's where that warning was. But yeah, no, like right where I'm sitting, or actually right where this camera is and all that, that's going to be a big 4-foot doorway through here. And we're building a 10 by 14 addition onto the side of this. And that'll be kind of like the new YouTube room. And it'll have a 3-foot wide counter all the way around.
Wow.
Now, all this side will be paint booth, workbench, and computers in the corner. And then from basically my computer all the way rest of the way around is going to be diorama. So I'll build things like a big rig, like a big rig mechanic shop type thing for my BSC hauling fleet. I'll build like a shopping center facade that has a big parking lot, and I'll set up a car show in it. Maybe a hot rod shop, where they're building hot rods, put the 32s and all that. And
I don't care.
So it'll be a big diorama all the way around. So that's what you'll end up seeing.
In about 15 minutes.
That's
So
going to be
it'll
done, man.
Okay. I'm in the live with them.
Yeah, that's awesome when it's done.
Right. And then all this pegboard that's on the wall right now on this side and this side, we're going to cut it in half and align from my paint booth all the way down to the computers. So all my stuff that's on the pegboards and everything will be all underneath a shelf that'll be about 3-4 feet above the counter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where everything will get stored, is on those shelves above. But I figure, why put all my models in a cabinet or something? Let's do something with it, just maybe a part of a drag strip and set up 2 of my top fuel dragsters going down the track, or, whatever.
The diorama idea, for displaying what you're making, is awesome, because that's why I'm building my 124 scale garage. Well, it's actually a gas station. I can put different vehicles in front of the gas station at the pumps, and just kind of display it how I want it when I want it.
And that's kind of what I want too. But I want, well, that one there will be probably 12 feet worth of counter along that wall, 10 feet coming back. And then because of the door opening, there'll probably be 8 feet worth of counter here. So, you're looking at what? 18, 20, well, let's say almost 30 feet worth of 3-foot wide diorama bench all the way around.
What you're going to do the very first time that you actually sit down and just eyeball it when it's all done? You're going to spend an entire day and just be like, dang, what am I going to do with this?
Well, the thing is, like I said, I want to put that shelf all the way around above it, right? And I'll put LEDs under there. So 1, it lights up my bench real good. But 2, I can light up the diorama area. But I want to put like the railroad track lighting kind of thing. So all the buildings will have lighting. There'll be street lamps with lighting. If I do the top fuel dragsters going down a drag strip, I can do the Christmas tree going. Just different things. I want to put all the lighting in it. Yeah,
that's going to be nice. And all the wires, all the gizmos and gadgets, all underneath the table. It's all tucked away. Nobody sees
exactly.
it. Yep.
Exactly. So something like the big rig shop, like my BSC hauling fleet.
Yep.
I mean, we got the rigs and trailers. So I mean, I'm looking at 5 trucks, 5 trailers roughly. So I'm going to put that right in the corner kind of thing where the 2 walls meet, so that I've got bench on both sides where I could park trucks. And because they're 3 foot deep, I can go lengthwise or I can go depth-wise.
Right.
But I can have, say, build the shop big enough with all the shop doors that I could put a truck in at least one of them, in one of the doors, like it's being worked on.
Yep. That's what I
And
planned
in the
on
hot
doing
rod
with
shop.
that one rig that I got.
Yeah, in the hot rod shop, same thing. I can put one up on a lift. I can have one halfway out of the shop door, have 2 or 3 sitting in the parking lot up front. You know, I get those little welding circuits that they do in the railroads. I can make it look like a guy welding on a chassis or something. Or the ideas are endless in that point. All my ships will go on shelves in the wall out here in this area. Because once this is all cleaned out, my YouTube room is over there. This is going to be more of display, maybe a little bit of storage, maybe put a TV up in the wall, sitting area to watch movies or something, right?
St.
So I'll
Blazy
probably
Model World saying, hi, all. Just popping in to say hello. Well, howdy. Welcome to the Nut House. Welcome to the Nut House. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Don't get too comfortable.
They like my idea with the warning in the T-shirt for a mother-in-law or something.
Yeah,
you can check out anytime but you can never leave.
Oh, Hotel California.
What?
Eric, don't sing.
The hotel. Wow.
Demonetized right there.
That's a beautiful voice, and you don't want me to sing?
Beautiful for a frog, maybe.
Blazy said, hi, Lee. Hi, Peter.
Break time.
Hello to the host. Hello back to you. Hope you're having a great Saturday wherever you're from. We got people all over the place that usually pop in and out, from Canada to UK, of course, the US, Australia. Matter of fact, let's see. About 6:30 in the morning Australian time, right? I believe.
Don't think, Eric, you're going to hurt yourself.
I know, right? Right? Smoke's rolling. The smoke show.
See, that's where we're getting all the smoke from. Eric keeps thinking.
I keep thinking. But you don't stop me, so that you're half the problem.
I just tried. It didn't work.
Eric's working on that starship like he's a freaking Klingon. Or maybe he's a Vulcan.
I think Eric's been working on that ship for about a year.
I have not. This is the new one. This is not the Rust Bucket.
Well, yeah, the Rust Bucket you crashed.
That's
what are you working on, Buck?
Yeah, Buck. What are you working on?
Eventually, that.
Oh, the sharpen.
Yep.
Oh, Cornwall, UK. Oh, right on.
It's one of the models that went into the closet for. This one wasn't very long, only about 10 years.
You know what's funny about that? I'm from Cornwall, Ontario, Canada.
And we got Blazy from Cornwall, UK. Coincidence?
I think not.
I wouldn't doubt there's probably UK in our blood, isn't there? Ukrainian.
Here we go. Eric's going to start coming up with conspiracy theories about modelers.
Yep.
Dad says my great granny Martel is from UK. So technically we got Ukrainian blood in us.
Right on. All my ancestors, we did that history thing. My dad used to work on it all the time. It's the longest time. He was like, "Oh, Scottish. We're Scottish. We come from Scotland, and all this other stuff." Technically, yes. For a couple hundred years, we were in Scotland, but before that, we were Vikings from Norway. And as soon as he found that out, he stopped doing research because he just refused to be like, no, we're not Vikings, we're Scottish. And I'm like, good Lord, get over yourself.
Nothing wrong with being Viking.
Nah, I love it. I love it.
They're badasses, man.
Not as badass as the Celts.
The kilts?
The Celts.
Yeah, those kilts. Dresses are good.
Nah, Eric, the Celts. Badass is when you make a coffee cup out of your enemy's head.
Lazy says hi, Jackie.
Still no freaking update on my goddamn package. Tell me where it is.
It's over there.
You know
Yeah.
what would help, Mac, is if you change the address to my address, you're guaranteed it'll show up here.
You mean
In
it's
about
ever?
4
You mean
months.
never see it again, but it will show up.
It'll show up here.
In about 4 months.
Oh, I'm sure it would.
I mean,
I
Mac,
looked
It'll
it up.
show up here too, sooner or later.
you know as well as I do. Northern winters. Nobody north, orders anything during the wintertime.
Well,
Because you'll never
Eric,
see it until spring.
Eric, I
Mark,
looked up the
Another one?
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Eric, I looked up the UPS strike, and one of the things that they're striking about is having to go to Bismarck.
Oh, see, that would hurt if I cared. I'm just saying.
Good thing it's not coming UPS.
Right. Mac from Mac's
It's
Mod. How's it going?
That looks like
Mac from Mac's Models.
Really?
that looks like somebody is working on about 1,200 little holes in a big plastic hunk of plastic.
Yeah, if I need
That right there. Southerner picking on a northerner.
Trying
Beyond
spaghetti,
that,
I've got
man.
something.
Beyond that.
Looks like the piece of a Titanic.
This is a kit. This is the 50th anniversary, 1/650th scale of the Enterprise.
I'm curious, when they do those sci-fi scale like that, how do they know what the 1-to-1 size was?
They make
It was
it up.
originally written that way. So
Yeah,
they just
the
wrote off
writers.
the number.
Oh, the writers just said it's
It's the
Writers
2,000
need the
feet
ship
long.
to be 2,000 feet long. Okay, it's 2,000
Okay.
feet long.
Okay.
Actually, it wasn't the writers. It was some author that did the blueprints of the Enterprise in the 70s.
Yeah, but I heard that sci-fi scale is like out to lunch kind of thing. Like they still use regular scaling, but there's 3 types of scale. There's absolute scale. Then there's like the sci-fi scale, which is like your Gundam, Star Trek, anything that doesn't actually have a scale, a 1-to-1 size. And then there's your I can't think of the name of the other one, but it's basically a scale where it's this big, but if they were to make the real size or scale it down to the real size, there'd be almost nothing there. So they exaggerate the scale size of it.
They have what we call a box scale. At least that's what we've referred to it as, where whatever fit in the box. What would you say, Buck? Back in the 60s, 70s, or whatever?
Pretty much 70s and 80s, actually.
70s and 80s. So they would have the parameter of the box and be like, well, we need this model to fit this box. So whatever scale that was, 1/537th, 1/650, real weird off the wall scale. It's what we call just a box scale because it fits that particular box.
Well,
Yeah.
It's like the Darth Vader TIE Fighter. That's a perfect example of a box scale because it is 1/57th scale. Who makes anything at 157?
Well, exactly.
Somebody that needed it to fit the box.
Pretty much.
Eric, Blaze wants to know if that's scratch built or if it's a kit.
Oh yeah, no, this is a kit there, Blaze. This is definitely a kit. It's the anniversary edition of the Enterprise. However, I'm going to build it up as the what was the name of that?
Constellation.
Constellation. Thank you, Buck. I'm going to build it up as the USS Constellation, and then I'm going to, once it's there and it's fully built, then I'm going to destroy it and add some lights to it as if it just got destroyed. So
you're gonna throw it out the window and hope a truck drives by.
Oh, I could do that with my own vehicle. But however, timing, yeah.
Eric, I actually like what they said on the SpaceX launch. Unscheduled, I forget what it was. Unscheduled rapid deconstruction.
Buck, you might be able. Blaze is saying, was it Perry Roden? He was an author of sci-fi stuff.
Perry Roden for what?
The making of the ships and scales, I guess, for Enterprise.
Oh no, I just remember a friend of mine and I back in grade school. We were both very much into Star Trek, and so for his birthday, I bought him the blueprints of the Enterprise. The original release is like 75 or something like that.
Well, that'd be cool to have those, put in a frame right now. That'd be pretty long.
Oh, those would be worth some money today.
Right. Little history, says evening all. Howdy, little history.
All right, guys, I'm gonna cut it short. I got to go order some food.
Thanks for coming, dude.
Yeah, man.
Thanks
for having me. Later, Brian.
What's that, Eric?
I'll take a meatball sub.
We having Chinese.
Oh shit! All right. Now I have a
meatball cat sub.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, we're gonna eat some cat and place of chicken.
So it was Franz Joseph Designs, and it is actually available on Amazon for $50.
Yeah, you too, bro.
Get in your chair. In your chair.
What are you working on, Mark?
Get him.
Yeah.
I'm working on watching glue dry so I can get my next layer of planking in. Oh, what the hell do you want? Get out of my face. Whoa. Yeah, flip me right over.
Doggy cam.
Now,
There goes my
Mark from Mark's Mods, you're doing the Titanic, you said?
Yeah.
He's got the small one.
You even took
what are you building, the 350?
This is the 200.
No.
Yep.
A trumpeter?
Yes.
Oh, brave soul.
And I counted when I drilled my holes in mine.
Ups like that.
Mark, there are 1,200 holes that you're going to drill.
I've drilled 1,200 holes. It's now about 60 odd. I've got to fill now because they weren't actually there.
I don't want kisses.
No.
So that's what you're doing with the red marker there.
Yeah, I'm just noting where I do need to fill in and what I need to remove.
Now these marker dots, are these more windows you need to drill out?
No.
Yeah. No. Move. Coming in.
They are portals that I need to fill in that weren't there historically.
Oh, so you're doing this like about as accurate as you can, right?
Yeah.
Shaping some of those boards.
Mine. Something do it right.
I do probably about
Well,
3 boards.
I agree. And with the price, that I now, mind you, I don't know exact price of the 200 scale Titanic, but
Way
I
too
think
much.
Yeah.
Almost
some of
levels
it.
everything.
Yeah.
You know, same thing at the back.
Well, the
From
backs.
the back board, the last one, bring it up to this clip and maybe to about here. You know, wedge them all in.
Well, these ones aren't
One that
bad.
go almost straight through.
From here back is fine. It's up
Yeah.
here that needs
Yeah, I
to
know.
start coming across.
But I'm looking at this distance here
Yeah.
to this distance.
Oh, I know.
I muted him real quick. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, so this is the Trumpeter 1200. But if it's a case of, if you're going to do something, do it right. Or if you're going to spend an absolute fortune, do it right.
Which
Now, how much is the trumpeter kit going for now?
This was £330.
that's not bad. Oh wait, pounds? That's
It's like $400, isn't it?
yeah.
£330 to dollars, so $423. So not too bad.
Well, not when you have to spend. Most people buy the K kit and all that kind of stuff. Next thing you know, it's a $1,200 model.
Yeah.
I was thinking, not too bad. He says my entire modeling budget for the full year. Not wrong, am I, Eric?
Well,
No.
to tell
But
you the truth,
that's only the stuff that you count. You know, if you start, you know, and you mentioned this before, you know, you start roaming around on the Facebook pages and you're like, oh, I like that. Oh, that's a good deal. Click, click, click.
Pretty
my
much.
theory, my
Pretty
theory
close.
is this is I've saved
But I'm also
for a long time, so you know, once in a lifetime kit to do.
Very true. Yep. It's kind of like if I ever got my hands on everything I needed for a 1/350th scale TOS Enterprise. You know,
By the time you got there, you'd have a stash like mine.
yeah, right. You know, it's sometimes I find it difficult because I have, as a modeler, I have many squirrel moments. So, okay, I want that 350th Enterprise. But along the way, I'm like, oh, that looks good. Oh, I should get that. Oh, that looks good. Pretty soon, that 350th is just like a fat in the wind, right? It's gone. And then you're like, oh man, I really want that. Boy, I should save up. Yeah. 7 models later.
Eric?
It's the biggest kit on the market.
Eric, just be glad you don't have the budget that I do, because that is literally how my stash grew.
Right? But that's, I mean, you, at the time, okay, you look at a model and you're like, wow, it's a good deal, right? And we try to be frugal at the time, but then you add up all your frugal moments in the year, and all of a sudden you think you have like a budget like the military. So,
but the thing about it is, though, this isn't a short-term project. This is a very long-term project I'm doing.
and you're now, how are you documenting this particular project? Is it just in pictures, or is it video?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Because I know there's different, like with Todd, right? He documents his stuff via website. You know,
Nobody does what I do because I'm insane.
Because you.
I'll vouch for that.
If I had done YouTube, it would be so much simpler.
But people couldn't go to a specific point in your videos and, go, oh, of course.
Now,
Every time I have a problem with the Route Master, I go to your page and I can never find what I'm looking for. Dead.
I still go. Why did they do this?
Well, because Todd doesn't do the Route Master.
I know that. I was being facetious.
Oh,
He's
you know the word
Buck.
facetious. That's
doing
right.
feces again.
You know the word facetious. It's a lot of fun because it has the word feces in it, which means I'm giving you
there. Only stops.
Could you imagine doing this kit and then sending it to Eric? He'd sink it.
In a heartbeat, buddy. In a heartbeat.
He would sink it in a concrete pool.
I would videotape it, pictures, news press conference. I mean, I would have the whole works.
Well, see, that's only if you built it because Eric wanted the Bismarck so bad, and I sent him one, and it just sits in the box.
Oh, I'll be doing that.
No.
No. I plan on doing that. I really do, and I do plan on making a hole in it because I'm going to build it up, and then I'm going to cut it in half, and then do the diorama of it sitting on the seafloor.
Well, I remember at one point Eric had a wall of ships that were all 350 scale or 400 that he was going to do.
Not 400.
What happened?
All 350.
Well, what happened to the wall?
I need more shelves.
You have a huge room down there. You should have plenty of room to have everything.
I do. I just said I need more shelves, right? So, got to put them somewhere.
Yeah, but Eric, with the average ship model of that size taking 4 to 6 months, unless you're me, then we're talking, multiply that by years. You should have been done with at least half of that model by now.
Well, the constellation, right? This, I'm not going to make a fancy diorama for it. It'll just be like in the middle of blowing up, right? So it'll still have.
You're gonna put it in acrylic, and then try and get the acrylic to harden at the right moment.
No, I mean, I like literally, the way the constellation looked, half the saucer's gone, half the nacelle's gone, things like that. And they won't be like smoke because it was obviously in space. But I want the lighting effects of like spacking wires and things like that.
Are you gonna do a translucent Kirk out in space?
No, no. This is from, what was it? The Doomsday Machine. You're talking about a Tholium Web.
Oh,
so
yeah, I'm talking about the Constitution, not the Constellation.
Yeah. Blaze says he's got loads of stuff in boxes.
I like that.
Oh, yes.
That is the perfect description of my stash.
Leave that up because that explains a lot of modelers right there. Hey, Blue, look at what Blaze wrote there, Mac.
Yeah.
You'll have to unmute him.
I did.
Okay.
That explains any modeler who's got the cash to do it.
What am I reading here? Sable stuff acquired beyond life. Expectancy dudes.
Expectancy.
Yeah, probably.
That's how the stash grows. That's how the stash grows.
The key thing is, though, you plan on living long enough to make all of those models.
Maybe it'll make us live longer because, you know, without anything to do, your life gets boring. And what else is there to do but die? So if you've got something good to do that keeps you interested and keeps you going.
Now, I've seen
And you
some
still die.
YouTubers show their stash off, and they have like insane stashes, walls, shelves, and they have zero intent on ever building any of them. They actually just collect them, like, and they full on admit, like, I'm a collector of model kits, and they collect these rare or vintage or whatever, and they stash it away, and that's it. They don't ever plan to build them. I think that's
Stupid.
I don't agree with it. Let's put it that way.
It's an offshoot of the hobby.
I think you just have to be okay saying that you're a modeler or you're a collector, not a modeler. If you don't assemble them,
What if you're like me and you're both?
well, then you're a modeler. You just have lots of models.
Yeah, you're still a modeler because you actually model. You know, you build them. And it's okay to be a collector. It's just something I don't agree with, because what if somebody wanted to buy that rare model or vintage model and had intentions to build it, but couldn't because a collector came in, bought it, and put it away, and it's sealed forever, right?
Tough luck, buddy.
Yeah, right. And I get that, but it just kind of sucks. Like, the models are meant to be built, right?
That's why they were made.
Well, it's like, think of it this way, Eric. When I die, my family gets one hell of an inheritance if they sell it at the price they can get it for it.
Yeah. Well, and most of them, now that's it, and I understand the thinking behind it, but you get instances, I guess, more times than not, where it's sold cheap in a lot in an estate sale if the person passed away, given away, or sold in a garage sale, right?
Yeah. Well,
So,
I'll tell you right now.
It doesn't matter the rarity or how much it's actually worth. They just want to get rid of it. You know, the family members are like, my God, Dad collected all this crap. We just want to get rid of it, right?
Well, see, and that's the thing, is it all depends. If my wife is who sells it, she knows what they're worth because she was here when they were bought.
Right.
If it's the kids, I don't care. I really don't. I'm a very practical person. The reason I have life insurance is because my wife wants me to have life insurance. Because when I die, I don't care anymore. I'm dead.
Yeah, like Blaze just said, like the people who buy those fancy bottles of wine can't ever open them or drink them.
You know, it's kind of funny because some of those fancy bottles of wine or those really old bottles of wine, you'd be surprised. I had a friend in Germany that for her birthday, her mother bought her a bottle of wine that was bottled on her birthday. It literally had the year and the day that it was sealed was her birthday in 1969.
Yeah.
We popped that bottle in the 90s and poured it out. It was fucking vinegar.
Well, even if it wasn't, like, I get like saving the bottle, but the contents of the bottle, just drink it, right?
Yeah.
And then just save the bottle.
Well, and a lot of times you'll find
Put grape juice in it afterwards.
Well, unless you're a real connoisseur, a lot of times those wines are not worth it. I had a friend who was dumb enough to buy a bottle of Dom. And I'll tell you what, back then I drank a lot of wine, and Dom was not very good.
I was never a wine drinker. Couldn't stand the stuff when I was drinking. Hated it. I did bottled beer. I didn't even like tap beer just because I didn't like the taste. MGD in the bottles, I did that. Bud Ice in the bottles before that, and of course Wild Turkey, whiskey.
Oh,
Well, having been in the Moselle region of Germany, which is one of the wine growing regions, you find out that the wine that you're buying over here for 40 or 50 bucks, a lot of times that's the cheap shit that they sell for like 6.
Yeah.
so now I'm convinced that this is a mistake. This was an error in production.
Oh,
That's what happened
hang
here.
on. I'll big you.
Remember I was telling you, here, I'll switch to this camera. Remember I was telling you that the Bertone logo that goes on the side of the car, this little B and this little Bertone, the script, right? This side's a sticker, and this is the template they give you. The other side has holes. These parts that they give you actually have pins that have been shaved off. So they did reuse these parts. What must have happened is when they built this central bodywork, they didn't drill holes on this side on accident. Or it wasn't designed. They forgot the holes, or they skipped the holes, or whatever, and it went to production. They went, oh shit! And so they provided these. They stripped the pins off, and then made this sticker to stick them on. It was so much easier than the pins, because now this is done, I can peel this off. But
well, I suppose it was a cheaper way to fix the problem instead of going back to the mold and having to redo whatever.
Yeah, I guess. To
add the pins.
Yeah.
It was faster and cheaper than getting a drill out.
That's true.
Open the door.
Well, I was going to, then, but I don't need to.
Fingers, get it.
Technically, to add the holes to the part, or add holes to the body, they would have had to make a whole new mold, because they would have had to have the pins molded into the mold to be able to cast the part. And then same thing. I mean, for the other piece, they would have had to make a whole new one. So here's a $20 piece.
And these
that
now we get to put in door shims in the door. Let me see if I can open the door here.
Why?
Oh!
What happened?
I snapped the door handle off.
If it's going to happen, it's going to happen on a live stream.
If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Yeah, but I can pop it back in.
It's really starting to sound like whatever you want broken, give it to Todd.
Yes. Or if you want it to fly across the room, because I seem to be really good at that today.
If you want it to last, get a Chevy.
There, door handle's back in. All right, so the door is open, and we have to put these little door shims in. Little tiny. I'm gonna drop this on the floor. Watch.
I don't understand why do you need these shims again?
So the door fits right.
Little tiny pin. What I think this is for actually is to push the button that's on the inside of the door. There's a switch right here for the interior lights, and I think this is to activate that switch a little better.
Do you have to glue it,
and so
or
you got
a sticky back?
It's in the instructions. I'm gonna do it, I guess. So.
Is it glue or sticker?
It is little tabs of self-adhesive goo.
Oh, okay.
So
kind of sounds like the X-wing and the shims so that the motor works.
Yeah, except they didn't give you the shims.
Yeah,
you had to make your own shims to make the X-wing motor work.
That sounds
and if I remember
like
right, it wasn't in the instructions.
Mark, you're building this Miura, aren't you?
Yeah.
When you get to putting this stuff together, the hood and the bonnet, or the front bonnet and the frunk, whatever you want to call it, front bonnet, back bonnet, because it technically has a trunk. So this is the boot, a bonnet.
Engine compartment lid.
Save yourself a bunch of time and read my site, because you'll never get these to fit.
Oh dear.
Todd spent 4 hours on the stream yesterday cussing at that model.
3 hours on the back, 4 hours on the front, but they fit.
No. And you fixed the gap issue.
Yeah, way better in the front than the back. The back is a little rough right here, but it can. I think that's just I don't want to bend it anymore. But
So is the secret putting tape on it then?
no, the tape's just to keep it from. I actually can take the tape off. I'm done flipping it upside down now. I put the last thing on the bottom, so I can take all this
It's
off.
the old saying: bend it till it sounds expensive.
Right?
Are you other than these little shims? Is this it? Are you done with the model?
I got to do the shims, and then I think it's just the windshield and the windshield wipers, and that's it.
Wow.
You know,
Oh, I got to
Eric,
put there's decals that go back here, the Miura decals on the back. I got to do that.
Eric, you keep setting Todd up, and he keeps missing it. I'm waiting for the time that he says, "I am so done with this model."
I don't do that. Once I started, it's getting finished.
No, from what Todd is saying, and I'll speak for you, but from what Todd has been saying the whole time, that this has actually been a very fun build.
Oh, I love it. The detail on it is amazing. Like I have to put this there's a little number plate for the engine right there. I got to put that on.
Oh wow.
You know, I mean there's a lot of very cool details. So I'm okay with, there's manufacturing, junk, shit happens in manufacturing, pieces get bent in shipping, whatever. I mean, it's just shit happens.
Blaze,
I don't think it's
I gotta
intentional.
go, gents. Thanks for your time. I will be back another day. Later, Blaze.
Yep.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Blaze. Yeah, I shit happens. If it's just a glaring design flaw or something like that, like the DeLorean flux capacitor, that's a problem.
Wait, there was a design in that?
A flaw? A flaw?
I thought they just threw it together. They didn't design it at all.
Yeah.
Let's put a box with a light in the middle of it, and we'll call it the flux capacitor. By the way, Eric,
yeah,
you should do model expo kits. Look,
what you were saying? No.
No, Eric, look at that. They use your method of bending wood.
See, not so bad now, is it?
It does tell you to soak it first. And there's actually a template for it. I'm wondering how long it is until I figure out that I should have put weight on one end of the other of this thing. Well, you notice how it's sitting right here? I've got all this stuff sitting on the front while it, to let the glue grab hold of the wood. Watch this.
Wow.
Actually, here, let me put a better camera for it.
You're saying that's warped?
No, it's not warped. Although actually, it looks like it might be here. Yeah, I got to glue that down again. No, look, the weight is taking it off kilter. I need to find something heavy to put right there. We go. No wonder I couldn't find those. They were sitting on my phone.
I was going to say use Goofy.
No,
because he's not heavy enough.
No, he's not. So I couldn't find my my tweezers earlier. Yeah, who put that camera up?
You did.
Yeah, but you can see me. That's bad. Couldn't find my tweezers earlier. I picked up my phone. They flew off of it, and now they're on the floor somewhere. Damn, they went for a long walk wherever they went.
Checking out Max Mods right now.
You checking out Mark? What?
Yeah, I'm checking Max Mods out, baby.
Are
you still counting them, Mac?
Oh, I gave up counting them a long time ago. I'm just looking for any imperfections in the hole that need to be filled or sorted.
Well, since we got you big, I'll help you with. Oh, you missed one. There's one right, the spot right there.
By the way, that one's the wrong size.
Yep.
Would you believe there is 9 different sizes of porthole on this model?
I drilled all the portholes on mine. Yes, I would.
You know, after drilling out all the windows on the Queen Mary 2, I really hope that there weren't different size portholes because I used the same drill bit on every window.
Oh no! Don't lie, Eric. After drilling out the windows on the Queen Mary 2, you said, "I ain't lighting this thing."
Oh, it'll be lit.
On fire.
It'll be lit. Actually, Mac, you did a really good job keeping the windows like right in line. There was only that one that you just marked that was kind of like off kilter.
Doing the best you can. I only drilled through my finger once, so it's not too bad.
Only once?
Did you use a Dremel, Mac, or was this by a pin vise?
Some were by pin vise, some were by Dremel.
I tried doing the Queen Mary 2 with the pin vise. I got through a 5, maybe 6, and I was like, screw this. I'm getting the Dremel out.
Went out to the garage, got the real drill.
Yeah.
By the way, I got to figure out some model to put this on. It's all I have left of my first black pearl.
Where is your, what happened to the first one?
I had this incident. I call it the Great Shelf Collapse of 2023.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You pulled it Ian, and that's all you talk about for like a week.
I know. Well, it was very traumatic.
Yeah.
Then there was the great window spill.
Huh?
From the Enterprise.
Oh, I didn't talk about that once that stream was done, except for I mentioned it every now and then for comic relief.
We remember things like that because that's what friends are for.
Yes. Hey, you guys thought it was hilarious to listen to me for 20 minutes while I'm crawling around under the desk looking for little windows that I ended up with 4,000 extras anyway.
Now, we didn't laugh right at the beginning because everybody, just like you, were shocked that it even happened in the first place. Then when we kind of finally realized, wow, he really did do that, now that's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, but you guys didn't laugh at the time because you were like, oh, no.
Yeah, no, we did think you were going to, like, totally rage quit.
He did rage quit. The Enterprise, he's not building it anymore.
Oh, well, okay,
Yeah.
Ultimately, yes, he did, yeah.
But it wasn't because of those windows.
No, I think that was just Eagle Moss being Eagle Moss, and you said, nope, ain't going to play that game.
Yeah, that's the thing is if they had not gone out of business, I would be finishing the Enterprise. Well, I would be finished with the Enterprise.
Yeah, but it's back.
Yeah, how about that?
You're just like, yeah, whatever.
Well, see, Todd, I have realized I have hit the point where I now have to start building everything I have. Otherwise, I will never finish a part work again because I have so many parts.
I thought the shelf collapse was in 2022.
I thought it was 23.
Oh,
No, it was last year.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I'm sure it was last year.
Yeah.
Was it 2022?
Yeah. CRS syndrome.
Yeah, I don't know where I put stuff anymore. Let me see.
It's got to be the last thing is the windshield, huh?
Yep. The windshield and I think it's the windshield, the washers, the windshield wipers, and then I think the rear stickers. Then we're done. Good times, right? I'll go back to this camera and probably see what I'm doing better.
But then you're going on to the what? The Ferrari?
I have to do one stage of the Eleanor. That remember I said I had a part that I got duplicated and had a missing part.
Oh yeah.
The actual part I was missing was actually farther down in the box, so that really wasn't the problem. Even though Fan Home had already sent me a replacement, but so I need to do that stage real quick, and then yes, maybe we can start the La Ferrari. Even though I was saving that for yesterday, but it's okay because or for tomorrow. I have stuff to do for tomorrow. I literally have. Oh, you know what? I'm going out of town tomorrow. Never mind. I won't be here. So, yeah, I should probably do the La Ferrari then.
Well, you know,
Todd has a time machine. Todd has a time machine. He's going to start working on stuff in streams in the past.
And yesterday, yeah.
Yep, yesterday.
I'm gonna work on it yesterday.
He'll get right to it yesterday.
Yeah, I have Kit, and I think I have some more Iron Man, and
Hey, Francisco!
hey, get on here, Francisco. What are you doing, slacker?
Todd could have used you earlier. He needed extra hands, some lighting help.
No kidding. Oh, hell. I was supposed to put this on the windshield.
You can do that on stream.
It actually works better on here.
Cisco says he's replacing the screen on his sister's iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
So we just have this on in the background.
Excellent.
And he says that Lambo looks great.
We're almost done, Francisco.
You can replace the screen on a stream.
That's right. We can see how he does that.
What would be really cool is if he is streaming it from the phone he's replacing it on.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Tomorrow I set up the computer so that I don't have phone issues, so I can work on the Eleanor, and then I'll be working. And once I'm done that, I'll work on the Enterprise for tomorrow.
And then when you've done the Enterprise, Eric, are you going to crash it like in Generations?
Tempting, very tempting, but no. Because once I'm done the Eleanor subscription, I'm going to start up the Enterprise subscription. So,
and the R2D2 subscription?
Not going to do that yet, because I got two, possible. I got the Eleanor, and then after that, I can afford the Enterprise. Then after the Enterprise, then I'll think of something.
Also known as he doesn't give a shit about R2.
Well, that's what Donnie says.
There's this R2 love.
Speaking of which, Donnie is in the house. He said, I thought the Lambo was done, Todd.
Yeah, well.
So did Todd. So, Mark, you are correct. It was actually October 12th.
Oh, Cisco says he's going to jump on the stream.
There you go.
So I should not.
If the link's not in Discord, we're going to have to send it to him.
Yeah.
R2 trader.
I should mark my calendar of that, and we should do something special for the on October 12th this year. Like, I don't know, take all of our stashes and just throw them on the floor.
Well, you could have had the great garage door collapse of 2023.
Oh yeah, there was that. Eric did that.
There was no collapse. Thank you.
You tried.
Engineering for the win. Woo.
So other than the black pearl, which I could have fixed the black pearl. There, hang on, I'm bringing it up. This will actually make Eric very happy. That was the only real casualty.
And that's a good casualty. So
no, it's not, because that thing's, you can't get that anymore. That is a
tier.
That's a pricey casualty now.
That is a price. Yeah, no, I'll agree with that. That's probably a very pricey one. But you can fix that, right? You can fix that, right?
I threw it away. I threw it away.
Hey, Lee.
Somebody's got to turn off their YouTube stream. There's an echo.
I needed to get on the bench after doing editing of videos. That was I just had a bad I've had a bad day at the bench it completely.
Oh, yeah, it's time to relax.
I edited one video, put that out. Went to check it to make it public. The sound was all knackered, so we had to get rid of that, go back to another one. So it was like that. So this is the first time I've been at the bench. I've been in on the bench, but the thing's been in the back of the bench.
Donnie says he'd jump on in a bit, but his granddaughter is asleep in his lap. Donnie says he'd jump on in a bit.
Somebody's echoing.
Not me.
Somebody's watching the stream while they're on the stream.
Not me.
Some stream while they're on the stream.
Not
me. We're gonna start muting people
Probably
till we find the
the echo,
offender.
but I haven't got my headphones in.
I am muted.
I've got my headphones plugged in. To me, and not into me. I've done that. I've got a new mic now. I've got a USB mic and I can mute it. I'm not liking it. It's handy though for doing videos if I want to do voiceover.
Sam K just showed up. Says hello. YouTube
Hi,
is bad at notifications. Sam, not you. This was totally impromptu. I mean, we're still going to do the Sunday stream, but yeah, I decided to start it today as well.
Eric ran out of coffee and decided to get on the stream.
Oh, I should make some more coffee, come to think of it.
Oh, damn. See, there I go, being an enabler again.
Yeah.
Now this is where I suppose it gets tricky. Todd, are you going to put like gloves on to install it so there's no like fingerprints on the inside?
With windshield? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But fingerprints on the inside just makes it look like somebody was driving in the fog.
DS Models says, hi guys. Hey there.
James!
Yeah, it does.
Glad you guys could make it.
I would expect Eric to say something along the lines of, Dave's not here, man. So this is where I snap this in half while trying to put glue underneath it.
Oh, well, if that's the case, let me put you in solo layout here.
Don't bother. I already pushed it back down.
So
I don't like the way they did this.
So the glue bottle is now going to be glued to the deck, right?
Yes, that's by design.
That's by design.
Yeah, that way the planks will not lift up anymore. I'm not really happy with the way they did this. What they should have done is, instead of putting laser etching the lines on the deck, they should have just given us planking for this.
Now, is that just regular glue, white glue, or is that wood glue?
That.
Weld bond. Oh, I never.
Yeah, it's a little bit stronger than Elmer's.
Hi, Sam. Hi, Dave. Still waiting for Donnie, or is he here?
I
Did he make it?
No, Donnie said Donnie gave an excuse that why he will never show up. I mean, isn't going to show up today.
No, he's got a granddaughter sleeping on him. And Cisco said he was going to join, and then disappear.
Did somebody give him a link? He doesn't have our Discord, so somebody would have to send him a link, which is probably going to be me.
Somebody who knows what his phone number or something, somebody who has connections with him.
Right. You would think.
God, hang on.
No, you would think that would happen, but I mean, we're not dropping names.
Hey, guess what? I cannot unlock my phone with gloves on.
What? Wow.
Excuses, Todd.
Exactly.
Rightly.
He's got to come up rightly. He's got to come up with excuses, hasn't he, Todd?
Francisco, you want it via Slack or message?
Sam says there used
Call
to
me
be
Todd if you did.
Sam says there used to be a glue that had a seashell aroma to it. Really?
I think Todd just called Cisco a slacker.
I said Slack.
Multiple times.
He can find it.
Sam, I'm not aware of a glue that had a seashell aroma to it, but Gilly, if Gilly was here, he's our resident glue sniffer, so he would know. All right. It's in.
That looks good, that, Todd. You've done well.
Crack.
Get right.
I like the colour scheme of it.
Sam says DeWalt do gloves that you can use touchscreen. Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are just temporary, just so I don't put fingerprints on it.
Oh, does that? Are we bringing it? I am going to be doing a plastic model build.
Todd, we can see you.
No, not this. No, not this one. I have got a kit. I'm planning to do it. It's on my stash shelf. I've got an Airfix kit.
Really?
Believe it or not. Yeah. You'll be the. Let me take the headphones off and go to my stash shelf and get it.
Don't you hate when you're building a wood ship and you deviate off the plans from your planking?
I'm waiting on stuff. I just dropped it. There we go. It is the FX Jaguar XKR GT3, but I'm doing it with a twist. I'm not having it as that.
Isn't that hard to...
You'll have to watch my channel. You'll have to watch the channel to see what I'm going to do to it. All I'm going to say is hot rodding it type. That's all I'm going to say. I've got ideas.
Right on.
That's all I'm going to... I've got ideas. I've got ideas with it. Because I want to make it look different. For me first, well, it won't be my first kit. It'll be my first.
He does that to us all the time. He's like, I got some really cool ideas. Everybody's like, yeah, and he's like, yeah, you'll have to watch my channel to find out. And we're like, crap.
That's right.
Yeah,
Right.
I do the same. I wonder where to get that from. Mark.
Well, it's called a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It makes them want to come back and see what the hell.
So by what Mark
Yeah.
means with that is that when he does that
Yeah,
enough,
it is.
people hang him off a cliff.
Yeah, it is called a cliffhanger.
That was a good film.
It's called cliffhanger.
It's the one with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that. Yeah, you hear that, Buck? I think I've seen a movie.
Glue to get out of the
Yeah, but you don't know for sure.
Don't matter. It don't matter.
So this is the problem with a kit like this. It says all that you got all this.
Don't
stuff
matter.
that- It's all written down, and it says to check the fit of this part because it's going to suck later if you don't do it now.
Not to mention, half your bench has to sit on top of the model just for it to be glued down.
Yeah. Well, see, it says right here,
Glue.
No.
which is
Come
behind
on, drive.
my name. It says this thing here should have been put down inside first because it's going to be a pain in the butt to put in there later.
Or do we use
Oh my gosh.
the
Dom's
the other one?
audio is struggling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Who's
Lee.
audio?
Doesn't sing down either.
That's Lee.
Grab both boards.
Oh, see how you are, Todd? You made him go away.
I don't think I had anything to do with that actually.
Wait a minute. You were almost. Oh, you had the engine plate. I was just going to say you're almost done. You got the hood off. Forgot about the engine plate. Or the vehicle ID plate. I don't know what.
Yeah, it's the VIN plate.
Cisco! Somebody let him in.
Oh,
Let him in here!
I did.
I don't know if that means that. I don't know if that means the party's about to start or it's about to end.
How bad is the echo?
You hear an echo?
No, I'm asking.
Nope,
No, not from
echo.
you.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I
Cisco,
literally-
how's it going, man, out there in California, is it?
Yeah, it's going really good, man. Just getting comfortable in my place. My little sister is visiting right now, so we're working on.
Hi, little
replacing-
sis.
Yeah.
Hi, little sis.
Hi, little sis.
Well, you're all.
Yeah, she propped here. Look, you can see it. It's like a nice big crack in the phone screen.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
What the hell is that?
I'm
Sorry.
on it.
Did he fart?
No, I was blowing on the freaking super glue for it to freaking dry.
Oh.
That-
Yeah, so we got a replacement OLED panel.
Can she put an OtterBox on this or something?
I actually think the damage was caused from the last time I replaced this screen. I didn't do it correctly.
Oh, so it's your fault.
Oh.
I think so. Yeah, and so it was putting pressure on like a weird part of the screen, and just over time it cracked.
Oh, isn't that weird?
Yeah,
Are you
That's
sure you
all
should
right.
be doing the new one?
absolutely.
Todd, don't say that. He'll bring it to you.
Did you ever finish that Louis L'Amour book?
I'm like 3/4 of the way
tighten
through
there.
it.
So I can
That's cool.
sand it until
Yeah, so I'm looking to get some like
Tighten it.
nice downtime because I've been traveling a lot lately. I was like in DC for a little bit, so I'm looking to
Dang.
get some nice downtime sometime in the next like week or so. And reading is high on my list of things to do.
Well, yeah, I don't know about you, but it's relaxing.
Me too. Yeah, I agree. It is. Oh man, look at this thing.
I don't like it. Just a couple days ago, you were here, and now you're there.
Yeah, that's how time and space works.
Well, I think he's saying that you shouldn't have moved to California, right? So
Yeah,
I mean, I understand. I don't have to like it, but I understand.
exactly. Plus, now you have a place in San Diego, Todd.
oh,
Sam says if a cellular phone always breaks, it may be because it's not made in the USA.
What? No cellular phone is made in the USA.
Which is why they all break. I think is what he
what are you talking about? I use a Nexus 5 for recording my videos that you guys watch. A Nexus 5 is what, 13 years old?
Yeah.
And no cracks in it. Everything works fine. Other than the battery, you basically got to keep it plugged in. But yeah, works perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, let me borrow it then.
No, I think he likes it.
We'll break that. We'll break the streak.
Yeah.
You got to replace it first, and then I'll send it to you.
I like these little like screen replacement kits. They come with like all the tools and everything. The only issue is the screwdrivers they include are not magnetic.
I like the pad, the teal pad that you're on, where it's got like little places for like the screws and
yeah. And it's silicone, so you can like if you touch it with a soldering iron, it won't melt.
Nice.
Yeah, electronic working pad.
I didn't look up how to do this, so.
Well, that's probably what happened the first time. Maybe you should.
Nah, it's fine.
It's caught on live stream, so it's cool if you just like blow it up. It's
exactly.
Cool.
Puncture that battery. What does it do?
I don't know. Let's find out together.
Just get mad at it. Stab it.
It's a fun way for me to get to know the local fire department.
Oh yeah,
it would be.
Make sure the coffee's on.
The hazmat team.
All right, I think that's all I need from this old screen.
Firefighters usually good looking. Your sister might like that.
Yeah.
Bring in the firefighters.
There you go. This is nice. I just have to take this thing off, which I think is the Face ID sensor. I don't know what the hell.
No, that's a doohickey.
It's definitely a doohickey.
Well, it might be a thingamabob.
Oh, you're right.
No.
It is.
No, the other part's the thingamabob.
It's an iPhone. It's a dingling.
There you go.
Somebody else invented it.
These guys just did it better. Apple's whole thing. Now I just cram all this crap into this thing. All right. This screen is like it's half the weight of the other screen. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Sam says a magnetic screwdriver may cause issues to delicate circuitry in phones.
I had not even considered that. Good call, Sam. Just like jam all this stuff. Oh, that fits into a slot. Ooh, that's really nice. It's like a slot here. Oh, yeah. There we go.
So this is just plug and play then.
I think so, man. So far, I haven't had to really do anything. Just take out a couple screws. And then remember where the screws go. That's probably the hardest part. All right. That's it. I think
just remember
disassembly. It's reassembly time.
Just remember, when you're putting it back together, if a screw won't fit, push it harder.
Absolutely.
What kind of screwdrivers do you use?
Well,
Like
these
a
are the ones that it
specific
came
brand?
with.
Huh?
It came with these screwdrivers.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yeah. The phone screen came with like the exact drivers that you need. So they are vaguely magnetic, but
Well, that was pretty magnetic right there.
but this screw is also tiny. See, like it won't grab it.
Oh yeah.
But if you put it on there, it's got like just enough stiction to stay.
Is that a new word?
Oh shit! I lost it.
Oh,
Bye. See ya.
Did anybody see that? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's off. It's off camera.
oh, how lucky you are.
In general, very lucky.
Good save.
So what you're saying is it needs more stiction.
Oh, so much more stiction. All right, this is. Oh, come on, screw.
We're all willing the screw to go in.
Yes. Contact.
Hey.
All right. Tighten these three. The rest of the camera modules, I forgot on this phone, stay with the body. Like there's the crazy advanced projector. I don't know if you can see how, like it's holographic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing I think that beams the grid, like a grid of light onto your face. So it can do 3D face mapping.
Oh wow, that's insane.
Yeah, and then one of these is the IR camera for FaceTime or face. What is it called? When you unlock it with your face.
Face recognition.
Face recognition.
Face recognition. Thank you. I haven't had enough coffee yet today. And if I don't fuck this up, this phone should still be waterproof because it actually comes with a new gasket.
Oh, all right. Yep.
But I also don't want to test that.
I want to see you check it out.
Yeah.
Well, gasket be damned. I don't think waterproof is the correct term that the phone company should use. Water resistant, maybe. Waterproof, on the other hand.
So, like my iPhone 12 mini, I've taken it into the ocean. Todd was there. I took my iPhone 12 mini into the sea, and it was fine.
Oh my God, salt water even.
Yeah, salt water even. I couldn't use the screen because it's capacitive touch, and so it couldn't register touches.
Right.
But it functioned.
We've saved many a phone by taking it apart and throwing it in a Ziploc bag of rice.
Yeah.
And it goes to the rice, I guess, absorbs the moisture.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, well, you don't have to do that nowadays.
We only had to do that because our so-called waterproof phones were only water resistant.
Oh, was it an iPhone?
No, we've never owned an iPhone, so I don't have any like comments on like how good or bad it is. But we've had Android.
Yeah.
You know, when I got my first Galaxy, I think it was like an S7 or something. It was one of the first, IP98 waterproof phones or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I think I had it 3 days before Aaron spilled an entire iced tea on it. We were sitting at Jason's Deli, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess it works.
Good way to test it, I guess.
I guess. Like, just, clumsy work.
Just huck it in the pool, as soon as you get it. Sam says a little bit of silicone that stays semi-tacky may hold a screw to the screwdriver. That's true.
That's a good idea. The other thing I was considering was just taking a neodymium magnet and putting it on the shaft of the screwdriver.
That'd work. Just set it right on the phone.
I don't know that phones care that much about magnetism.
Well, it'll screw up the compass, but it can be recalibrated.
Yeah. Well, I think this phone will only be slightly water resistant. I got the sticker on there, okay, but I definitely smooshed it a little.
Oh, on the right.
Yeah, like right here, there's like a little bit of a. You can see there's a little. It shouldn't have texture. It should be flat.
Oh,
Did it with a hammer.
There you
Did it
go.
with a hammer. That should make it straighten
I
it
love
out.
your solutions, Buck.
and once it sticks, like you can't like unstick it and move it, right?
Yeah, you're just gonna make it worse, I think.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's not. Okay, yeah, that's kind of bad.
Okay, that totally stressed me out. I didn't like that.
Look, there's a spot right there that says tap. That's where you're supposed to hit it with the hammer.
I tapped it. It didn't fix itself. All
No,
right.
I was just gonna ask you if you've done this, on phones before. Like,
Oh yeah, I've done a ton of screens.
Eric, he said so earlier. He thinks that's why this one broke.
Yeah.
Because he fixed it.
Yeah, with the addition of the waterproofing, it actually makes it really hard to do repairs yourself now.
Sam says, I still have an original iPhone 4. It's not linked to Apple and still works. The moment it linked to Apple, they will mess it up for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Someday those might even be valuable as collector's items.
Now, okay, so he has the original iPhone. Where's iPhone up to now, number-wise?
43, 14 or 13. Don't fall.
So basically, in phone years, an iPhone 4 is old.
Oh, it's like
yeah.
It might not even be able to connect to a modern cell network.
In the phone years, the iPhone 4 is a dinosaur.
Yeah, pretty much. But again, sometimes those things come back in vogue because it'll still have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the last iPhone I had was a 3.
A 3? Like a 3GS or whatever?
No, a 3.
Oh, nice.
Straight iPhone 3.
Dude, that's all. Oh, no, I dropped a screw.
I had no need for an iPhone. I hate them.
Tweezers.
I also don't have tweezers on me.
Ah!
I know. This is like the hackiest together job I've ever done.
Hey, but you got it, though. You got it.
You know?
But I'm sure you told your sister, you're like, I can replace that, no problem.
Fuck, I dropped it. This time I can't find it. Oh, no, there it is.
Yeah, it's the second time.
I agree with you on the iPhones.
Lick the tip of
Garbage.
the screwdriver and just pick it up.
This one is magnetic, but it's like pentalobe. I need this stupid tri-wing nonsense. Oh wait, nobody move.
Yeah, don't do
Nobody
it.
move.
Don't.
I'm in an odd
God damn
position.
it.
I'm moving.
Oh,
Fuck
God.
you.
Fuck. You screwed it up.
My fault. I moved.
As soon as he said that, all I thought of was freaking not Johnny Depp, but Jack Sparrow. Hey, nobody move. I dropped my brain.
Sam says, will I need to register the iPhone 4 as a listed structure, like a 200-year-old building, LOL?
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
Put it on the historic registry.
Yeah. Nobody can change it.
Nobody can hear you scream.
Are you screaming inside there, Cisco?
Oh yeah. You kidding me? Why wouldn't you? Have you seen this? Why wouldn't you scream?
No, we have you on big. We're watching.
Yeah, we're having a good time when you screw up.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Modeling just took a back seat. This is entertaining.
The other thing is, like, honestly, this isn't hard work, especially like you guys, all of you guys have better dexterity and like fine motor skills than I do. So if you ever need to replace a phone or like a screen on your phone, and you've built a model of something, you probably can do this better than I can.
No.
Yeah, but the only problem is our eyesight can't see half the parts.
That is true. The
We've
vision
seen
part
you
is
build.
big.
Todd takes the credit for building, but we know it was your hands in the video. So
yeah, I teleported my hands.
Whatever it takes.
That's true. It's a good point.
Oh, that's right. That just plugs in.
Yep. They literally just pop. They pop in. It's kind of satisfying. All right. We can try and turn it on and see what happens. Good luck, everybody.
Boom! Somebody called
a big bubble in it.
That's it. Yeah, screen protector. Hey!
Yay!
That white dot is a reflection.
Yeah, but
that's not good.
Now you still have to mount it, and that's when it's going to crack.
Yeah, probably. I just want to make sure.
That's what usually happens with mine.
Oh, that's my mom.
Hi, Mom.
All right,
I heard
now.
your sister in the background. She's like, I cannot believe these guys.
Yeah.
These are your friends?
Yeah. With friends like these.
Saying, no wonder he moved to California.
How
old is she now?
Annette, how old are you?
I'm 20.
She's 20 now.
20?
I know. How weird is
my
that,
God.
Todd?
The last time I think I saw Annette, she came up to my, my pocket.
Yeah.
Dude,
like,
that's
wow.
5 feet.
6 or 7 years
That's
old.
true.
Yeah, Todd, think about
still
where your
pretty
pocket's
young.
located.
Right.
No more.
My stepson is 28.
Nice. Yeah. I'm her older brother. I am 36.
I suppose then. I'm 46.
You're an old
so-
man.
I am an old man. My back hurts all the time for no reason. That's how I know I'm old.
You have a yard?
I have a 21, a 17, a 9, and 2 8s.
Are you talking about your whiskey collection or children?
Kids. Kids, man.
Man, you've got a 21-year-old kid?
Yeah, 21, 17,
Yeah, Terry
9,
Senior's
2
not
8.
here, so
Wow.
everybody
More
here is like
overhand,
mid 30s to late 40s ish.
I think Todd's 78.
Yes.
easily. The gray.
Todd's 78.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 78.
Holy shit, Dad!
Minus
You're not the oldest anymore.
Minus 30 years.
Dad's only Dad's 73.
I'm 48, but thanks. Jesus. Hey, if I was 78 though, I'd be retired and I wouldn't have to deal with all this crap of going to work.
You don't go to work.
That's true.
That's true.
Okay, so I guess Todd's not 78.
No. Todd's actually 47. How old are you, Todd?
48.
48. All right.
Todd, when's your
Dad's
birthday?
73,
My birthday's the day after.
and he's still outside building everything.
Darn it.
Nice.
Lighthouses. He just finished one of those bench gliders for the yard.
What the heck does that mean? What's a bench glider?
I got to show you something.
Okay.
You know those there are 2 seats on a frame with a canopy, and it rocks back and forth. You
You
kind
see
of
the screw?
2 benches facing each other.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mark.
A bench swing or a bench glider.
That's cool. I don't know that I've ever sat in one of those. That sounds like fun though.
So see this screw?
Yeah.
Right? This little Phillips head screw.
Yeah.
Do you see a problem with that screw? I don't know if it's going to show on camera.
No
Oh my
threads.
gosh, it doesn't have thread.
There are no threads. It's just a shaft.
That's a special screw, Todd. You should
That's
keep that in your
exactly what
collection.
you got. Shaft. Shaft in.
You got the
I
shaft.
mean, I don't need it. I just saw it in my screw box, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
They gave you the shaft.
Zero.
must be
There are no.
It's
no
probably a Ford screw.
Yeah.
It's probably a Ford
But-
screw. Oh shit! There's supposed to be a screw here. Get the glue. We'll just push it in the hole.
Car's
I'll
finished.
take that forward.
The car's
Oh my
done.
God, it's finished?
Yay!
The Miura is complete.
Hold on.
Wow.
Isn't this thing supposed to make noises
Looks
and have lights?
good, buddy. Looks good.
So the logos, I got the logos on the back.
Did you ever think
Pouring
about
rain
doing
here.
a power mod for this instead of just batteries?
No.
No.
So I mean the gaps.
Plug
the
it
gaps are
in.
okay.
Plug it in.
The gaps are
That
okay.
looks great.
Yeah. So that beautiful engine.
Yeah.
So,
Gaps
the
up front
sound-
look pretty good.
The sounds are low. Like if you tried to play them
No.
on the stream.
Yeah,
you
they're not
couldn't-
super loud. They come out of a speaker in the trunk, and it does have a
Oh.
boot, or it does, over in the UK. I never knew this. I didn't know that, part of the rear bonnet is actual trunk.
Which is
I
a
didn't know
boot.
it had an actual. I didn't know the Miura actually had a trunk.
Boot, bonnet.
Yeah. But I mean, this opens just fine.
That's awesome. That came out really
How long
good.
How long does it take to charge up that battery up front?
As long as you have. So
Does the stick kick
interior-
work?
let me fold the legs on this camera so I can use it a little better. Dash, gauges.
Can you pull the e-brake up?
No.
Does the
Where's the
ashtray
seatbelt?
pull?
You know what? We never put in seatbelts.
It may not have had
I was just
seatbelts.
I don't think it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the car didn't have seatbelts.
Yeah,
What year
What
is
year is it?
I think it's a. Isn't that a 60?
it's
something?
60 something.
That was like a 69
Yeah,
or 68.
Belts.
It'd be
There
pretty
is
close
something
into
cool
that.
that a lot of people don't know about the Miura, and I'm going to share
Okay.
it here.
What is this cool thing that nobody knows?
We're going to face it right towards you.
Okay.
Sam says it's
car.
not complete without a Christmas tree air freshener.
And we're going to
Black
open
ice.
both doors.
Uh-huh.
Let me get this door open.
Oh, look, it's the Raging Bull.
DS
That's
Model
exactly
says,
it.
wow, that's cool. Well done, Todd.
This car was designed so it would look like bull horns.
really
And the doors are open, so it had eyeballs and mouth and horns.
That looks awesome, John.
Wow.
Now, why
Oh, you can't
why
see.
would it want to look like that? Is that the emblem of the Lamborghini?
Yeah, and the headlights pop up.
Yeah.
They don't stay up very well, but they pop up.
Hey.
I could put batteries in it, but it doesn't really do a whole lot.
Sam says, nice car.
I'm not sure if it's something coming through the speakers, if it's the rain, or if somebody's outside.
Oh, I'm glad to have that done. Thank you, Miura.
Don't see anything.
All right. Kick it off the table. Start the Ferrari.
Well, I'm supposed to do that one leg of the Eleanor. I should do that real quick just to get it over with.
I want to see the Ferrari F40.
congratulations for completing the model, though, Todd.
It's a La Ferrari. The La Ferrari.
Oh, it's not the Ferrari F40?
No.
No, the Ferrari 40 was Centura Panini, wasn't it? Or Panini Centura?
Yeah. So I need to take some real quick final pictures. You can pop off of me for a second.
That looks really nice.
Did Todd just
I wonder
start
how
to pop off?
DDE is doing right now.
Like daily driven exotics?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the gumball, right?
Yeah. He's been having a bitch of a time with that friggin' transmission, I tell you. The transmission and the battery.
Yeah.
Is this a YouTube channel?
It is.
Yeah. Daily Driven Exotics. They're both Canadian. One's from Alberta, the other one's from BC.
Oh, they're
But
Canadian?
they
I didn't
do.
know that.
Yeah, they're both Canadian. Dave is Albertan, and Damien is BC.
Nice.
But they do stuff all over the world in a sense. I mean, right now they're out in London and everything else. So there was 2 or 3 years ago the gumball was in Toronto.
Yeah.
Toronto to somewhere in the States, I think.
Yeah. Well, we finished our repair. That was easy. That took no time at all. Now this dog is like, hey, stare at my face.
Who's the puppy?
This is Ripley. She's like a 3-year-old, half German Shepherd, half Australian cattle dog. Aussie.
Oh, it's a good puppy.
Yeah.
Big cuddle bug, huh?
Oh, she loves it. But also, like, for the last month, she's been at my sister's house. My sister's been watching her, so I haven't seen her in a while.
So she's like, Dad, I missed you.
Yeah. Exactly what this is.
Oh. Now, have you had her since a puppy?
I had her since she was like 8 months old.
Well, yeah, that's puppy.
Yeah. All right. I am going to, I think, log off for a little bit. I'm going to keep you guys in the background. I don't have anything else to work on, so.
No Legos?
I do have a Lego, but I think I'm actually going to work on that one with one of my girlfriend's sons. So maybe the next stream, one of them might be on with me.
Oh, for cool.
Yeah.
So knock down a wall. That'll give you something.
That's a hint to keep it kid friendly.
Oh, I'd let you guys know for sure. Like, that's easy. But also, like, I don't know. We swear around him. That's fine. He knows. So. All right. I will see you guys later. Todd, the Lamborghini looks great.
Thank you.
Good job, bud.
Have fun.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
See ya.
Okay.
All right. We'll put this bad boy away.
Well, I think I'm officially done. It's been 8 minutes over 5 hours. If you guys want to continue, that's great. But I am dropping out. You guys have a good one.
Very long.
Who's dropping out?
Eric.
Yep. You guys have a good one.
Later.
Bye, Eric.
I don't know if I'm doing this right or not, but that's how I'm doing it. Nobody likes it. Too bad.
The only person who it matters if they like it is you.
Well, when I'm done, I won't even see it, so it won't matter.
That reminds me, Todd, how are you getting on with the builder's cushion?
Oh, I love it.
Good.
You know, I wasn't sure if I was even going to use it, but having to turn that Miura upside down so many times, it was fantastic. It was wonderful. Yeah. I liked it.
Fantastic. Well, we had to put your name on it so you didn't give it away.
I appreciate it. That was a very thoughtful gift.
That's what Ian said. I spoke to him and he was like, right, we need to put his channel name on it, and then he's got no chance of trying to give it away to somebody.
There you go, Buck.
But no, you earned it.
I appreciate it. I don't. All the work I do it because I enjoy doing it.
Oh no, but you know, some good things happen to good people.
My first straightening plank.
Very cool.
So now I got to fill this gap in here.
Yep.
Yep. Not too bad for my first wooden ship.
What do you think, Todd? 15 minutes before Eric starts chatting?
He's muted.
I see that. Eric usually will pop into the chat after a while. And there is the front of my false keel.
Wow.
Nice.
I got to repaint some of the white because the stain came off. The false keel is actually supposed to be painted white, but I wanted it different.
Just because it's supposed to be that color doesn't mean it has to be.
Exactly. It's my model, damn it. I'll put what I want on it.
I mean, look at this one. This one's supposed to be light colored wood and cherry wood with black rub rails on the side. What did I do? Stain the whole thing black.
Exactly.
Well, I think I'm going to say good night. I've done everything I can do, so I'm going to start filling this tomorrow. So
yeah, it's getting pretty late over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 10 past 10 at night.
Oh, it's not so bad. You're welcome to join back up tomorrow.
Yeah, if I'm up, yeah, I will do. So, night, everybody.
Night, Mark.
Good night. Have a good one. Damn it. I didn't straighten it enough. Now
Oh,
what?
damn, that is crooked as hell. Come on. Ah, shit. I broke the plank.
You know, let's see what this side looks like. I love these little clips. Best thing you guys showed me and what I've seen on YouTube.
Oh, the binder clips?
Yep.
They do work really well.
Oh, I bought, oh, I don't know, 24 packs of 12. That's how many I've got.
Very cool.
Yeah. And yeah, they work freaking awesome. Now, of course, I'm going to get to a certain point here where they're not going to be useful at all, but
yeah. Well, they're better than the next best thing.
Oh, for sure. I need new blades. New blade.
This is going to take a lot of touch-up paint on the bottom. Why? Because it needs it. Is anybody ever going to see it? No.
Are you going to care if you don't do it? Yes.
Exactly. I mean, you can see where I accidentally glued it in the wrong spot. It's just ugly.
Yeah.
Where'd everybody go? There was like 6 people here like a minute ago.
I'll be back, guys.
How many people? How many people are
Make
watching?
it 2.
Hey, what's up? Hi.
I have to make a very important decision now. What
Keep
color
the stream
background
going?
do I? Well, I was going to start the Ferrari, but I don't have to.
Well, I'm not doing anything, so you might as well keep the stream going.
I just have to figure out what kind of background I'm going to use. I was thinking black, but I've already used black 3 times.
But black is so
It looks
good,
like
though.
it looks like road. Yeah, it really does work easy. It's nice because I don't have to color correct black.
I know purple's a bitch.
But you know what? I'm honestly, I think me starving is starting to creep up on me, and this stream's been going for 5 hours. I need to take a shower and actually start my day. I mean, I literally crawled out of bed and came right in here. So, because I saw they were on, I'm like, "What are you guys doing?"
Oh, I think it's awesome.
Sam says, "How's the weather in the UA?" Well, it's 110 Fahrenheit, so I don't know what that is in Celsius here in Arizona today.
110? Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than I want it to be here.
Yeah.
Right now it's pouring rain.
I wish. I love the rain. That's why I want to go I would love to live in the Pacific Northwest somewhere. But, it's funny because the people who live up there are tired of the rain. They want to come here. So everybody's a little different. You know what I can do other than without putting the Ferrari together is I can do a little unboxing. We can take a look at it. I can do that.
That's always good and fun.
Yeah, if you want to see that. I don't think there's hardly anybody watching anymore, but I'll go get it.
Yeah, like I said, when I get that Flying Dutchman, man, I got 5 movies or 5 videos I could do just by getting that package.
Yeah. Yep.
I could do the unboxing of the package. That's one video because there's going to be a lot there. Then there's the unboxing of the ship itself. That'll be a video on its own. And then an unboxing of the LEDs, the paint, and the base for it. So that's a video. Then there's the unboxing of the workstation. Then I could do a video on building the workstation. Probably a quick video on building the base for the ship. I haven't even started building the ship yet. So I'm looking at like 6-7 videos before I even start building the ship.
Hey, Lee.
Hello, I'm back.
So that's and then inside this, those are all the features. Inside this is a really, really big picture of the Ferrari.
Nice.
Are you doing your live stream tomorrow?
The guys will be. I am going up to a day trip. I'm taking a day trip tomorrow because we have Monday off. So I thought I would just. I'm not going to put this together today. But I will show you what's in the packages. So.
Ooh, well, that looks a nice build, that Todd.
Yeah, let's see. We have.
Is that one of those? They send you parts every month or something?
Yeah, it's a part work. So this is the carbon fiber airbox cover with the chrome Ferrari logos there. We started the engine,
getting the
cylinder head with the spark plug, the coil caps, and a gasket. There's a vent for the hood. It goes inside the hood. You know what's really cool about this model? They send you all the screws in advance for the whole model.
Nice.
So this
I tried
is just
getting Dom's car.
Oh, the charger? I have the charger. It's in the other room.
Yeah, and they wouldn't. They don't ship to Canada.
Oh, they won't?
Nope.
Driver seat. So there we have the front and back of the driver's seat. We have
quite
a
a
wheel
bit in there, eh?
with the hubcap. We have the hood, front hood, I should say, with some hinges.
That's nice.
We have the tire for that wheel,
Todd.
as well as the carbon fiber lip and lower part of
Connected.
the delta up front. So this is the lower spoiler in the front, and the big carbon fiber splitter. It's down. It's very hard to see, but it's down in there.
The
And it
tires,
is carbon fiber.
The tire's the same size as the tire looks the same size as the tumbler.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty big wheel, I gotta admit. And then the last one is actually issue
the one on the
which is
tumbler.
Yep.
So this is the front nose of the car. So that's our first pack. It's hard to see with but this is the front nose. It's all metal. Ferrari logo, rear license plate, nice screwdriver.
Have they been sending you this for a while, or is this like your whole?
No, I just
package?
got this. I just got this in the U.S. The end of last week, or early this week, maybe even Wednesday. No, I think it was Wednesday because Francisco was here. I just got this Wednesday. So I was gonna start it, but I needed to get that Miura done, and I didn't expect the Miura to take 4 hours. So we'll end up putting all this stuff together. Again, I love that all the screws for the whole build came at once. Oh, beautiful.
By the way, Todd, don't lie.
Right.
That Miura took 8 hours.
The Miura took a very, very way longer than it ever should have. But to get it right, I mean, you could have put it together and just left it with big gaps, I guess. But
well, between last night and today, it took 8 hours.
that's true. And then I think last week, I spent 3 or 4 hours on just the front.
Well, it's like the rear. It's like the bus. It took me 3 hours last night, or 4 hours last night to fix it.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll get to this. I forgot that I won't be here tomorrow. Otherwise, I would get this started. I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going out of town for a day trip. I forgot.
No.
So.
Wait. You did not check with us. That's denied.
Oh. Well, sad to say, the girlfriend overrules all of you. So that's what we're doing. So I won't be here on tomorrow's stream.
Fine.
If I'm in the car, I'll join and maybe text, but I won't be here at the lab. So I will.
Sounds like you're getting ready to drop off.
I am getting ready to drop off because I need to take a shower. I need to get something to eat. I feel scummy. I'm just glad the Miura is done. I decided I would show the parts of the Ferrari without building it. And I need to decide, Buck, help me out here. What color background should I use for that build, for the Ferrari build? I'm leaning towards black, but
I think you need a red towel.
I actually have a red.
Todd.
I have a red background. I use it for the GTR. The problem is my Canon DSLR tends to make reds more orange, and I hate color correcting it. That red was so brutal to shoot on for the GTR. I promised I would never use it again.
I was joking because you and I have both seen what red does.
Yeah. So I'm thinking black again. I mean, I used it for Terminator. Yeah. I used it for what else did I use the black for? I used it for 2 builds, but those builds are done, so I can use it again.
Yeah, I would say black sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm calling it good for today too because I've got to let this thing dry, and I've got some places that are going to be interesting to clamp. So I'm not going to be able to use white glue. I'm going to have to use super glue.
Are you saying a chrome desk? That would be awful. I hope she's not saying a chrome background, like a shiny mirrored surface.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be brutal for photography.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
I think I'm going to stick to black. But yeah, go ahead and end it, Buck. I'm done. So, do you want to run around and show everybody what's going on? I've already done what I've done. So, unless you want to.
Yeah.
So what?
I'll go. We're going to go around the horn real quick. I'll just make this big full screen so everybody can see the parts. There's all the parts for pack 1 of the Ferrari, the LaFerrari. How far did you get, Buck, today? What do you got?
I actually got the main deck on, kind of. I got some stuff to work on with it because they made it in 4 parts.
That looks good.
attach the base. I've actually got it set up to where now I'll just shoot a drill through there so that I can pull the wires up into the ship itself, attach the false keel, which is supposed to be white. I decided to make it walnut instead, and now I got to go back and do some touch-up paints on it because it's white. Everything, you look at it wrong and it smudges. But it's getting there.
Excellent. How about you, Mark?
It looks well.
What's that?
What have you done today? What have you accomplished?
About 4 rows of planking.
Hey,
That's
Sand.
not bad.
Not too bad.
Mark.
No,
Yeah.
sand makes a beach. You get there eventually.
Oh,
That's
and
good.
I'll tell you right now,
Yeah.
4 rows of planking is
It's
a
a bit
lot.
more. It's a bit more done. It's a bit more done
The,
on the model.
Yeah,
Thanks,
well,
Sam.
Yeah.
There's 13 strakes on either side of this thing, and those took about 3 weeks. Not working very often, but
Okay.
off and on.
Well, that's the way this is right now. It's like one row, let her cure and glue. You know, now I'm doing a straightening row,
Go away.
which means my next plank in here is going to have to be tapered both ways.
Yep.
Down to nothing. So we'll see how it goes. We'll get her in there.
Well, you're welcome to join
But it's
tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you're starting at 5 p.m. my time, so yeah, it should be good.
4 p.m. Eastern is tomorrow. Tomorrow should
Yeah,
be 4
4
p.m.
p.m.
Eastern.
Yeah, because you're Ontario time for me.
I gotcha.
Because right now it's what 6:20. You should be
Ooh.
5:20.
Yeah. East
Actually,
Coast 5.
520 East Coast, 420 where I'm at, and like, what, 120 where you're at, Todd?
2:25.
Yeah,
How
because
about you,
I'm
Lee?
Atlantic time. I'm Atlantic time.
What
Yeah.
progress did you make today, Lee?
Well, before I went out, I literally got that built. It's for I'm doing an oil terminal. Extra built ongoing. I'm doing on my last stream, and I've just dropped the piece. And not what I want to do on this floor now. We're gonna take the car bit up. But it's
And his internet's going away
Concrete.
again.
Yep.
Oh. So anything, it's a scratch build up, but I'm looking for it. That's the other half back in.
Looks good.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm looking forward to carrying on with this build. On everything with the channel, with it.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate everybody coming. We had a lot of people today. We had a lot of viewers.
yeah.
We had a lot of people join the stream. That was fun for an impromptu.
Oh, yeah.
I totally did not plan to do this, so that was good. I'm glad the Miura is done. I'm glad that we got to hang out some more, especially since I didn't even realize I won't be here yet tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
Yeah. All right.
lot
Well,
of fun.
take care, everybody. Everybody wave. Say goodbye. Bye.
Later. Thanks, guys.